Previously on the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency.
How mad would you be if I dove in it? I would kill you.
Janice ruined a one-of-a-kind dress.
I was pissed off. I was saying no.
And damaged a professional relationship.
Camilla's not here yet. They're really upset about what happened in Palm Springs.
But Peter made amends.
I'm really sorry for what happened. We're gonna make this up to you somehow.
And a ribbon-cutting ceremony
Today, I have succeeded in opening a business.
marked the official opening of the agency.
Eat your heart out, Tyra!
Tonight,
How do you do, Fred?
a television commercial
1-800-DENTIST is coming in to cast our models today.
could mean big bucks for the agency.
Do you know how psyched I am? It's happening!
But
I just wanted to give you an update.
a missed call time
We're an hour past the model's call and 2 are not here.
leaves nothing to smile about.
When he comes, tell him he lost the part, just so he understands that this isn't like high school.
And
We are off to Viva Las Vegas.
on a model search in Vegas,
Where all the agents send their scouts to find the next big thing.
a bizarre injury
There's something wrong with my eye.
sends Janice to the ER
Well, I'm gonna go judge models looking like Captain Hook.
and her partner Peter into a frenzy.
Guys, where is your mom? Where is Janice?
Tonight on the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency.
All right, when we walk around, just give us a big smile. It's all about teeth. We're pre-screening.
1-800-DENTIST is coming in to cast our models today for their national television commercial. Do you know how psyched I am? This will mean national exposure for my agency. However, I'm a little nervous. Acting in front of the camera is a whole different ballgame than posing for stills. None of my models had received prior acting classes, so I'm not sure at all how they're going to handle this or how it's going to turn out.
I was a great procrastinator when it came to my teeth. And after a while, it showed.
And after a while, it showed. Now I love it. That's good to hear. Problem is, I live in San Francisco.
So what did
You have a dentist here?
Yes, we're nationwide.
My old dentist was really good with fearful patients.
I understand.
Because it's been a few years.
This stuff, you rock this right here. I mean, that sounds, just keeping it natural like that. I was listening.
Hi, Janice. I'm Fred.
How do you do, Fred?
I'm Fred Joyle. My company is 1-800-DENTIST. I'm the CEO and founder, and also direct the commercials that we use, and I'm often in the commercials.
Great smile.
Hi, I'm Kim.
How do you do? Welcome to my agency. Please come in.
1-800-DENTIST is a referral service that people can use to find a dentist that's right for them.
I'd like to introduce you to Cody, our head booker.
Nice to meet you.
What is your plan? Tell us what you need.
Well, we have two different kinds of spots we're doing. One is more of a beauty shot to talk about a certain type of veneers that people can put on. But then there's also a spot that has lines, and it's a split screen spot where they're actually talking on the phone, calling 800 dentists. In each spot, probably 2 or 3.
2 or 3 men and 2 or 3 women. Are you ready to see some of the models?
We are very ready.
It's extremely important that I articulate to the models. I need the models to be able to understand what exactly is expected out of them from a client. This is your shot for a national TV commercial. You'll stand there and you'll introduce yourself. And you'll smile because it's 1-800-DENTIST. And that's all about teeth. It's about radiating. Look at me, radiating. Smiling. Having that Janice thing. What happened to the makeup on you today? When you go in for an audition, you have a little bit of under-eye concealer and a little bit of mascara and some brows. Capiche? You've got a little red here. Get some concealer here and hide the pimples. I went out to give the models a pep talk, and I walked up and down the line like General Janice, and all I saw were uncovered pimples, boogers in the eyes from the night before, unkept hair, earwax coming out, parsley in the teeth. I'm looking at a bunch of ungroomed models. I'm thinking to myself, what have I been spewing poetry about for the last few weeks? What's happening here? We're gonna have to get you some Dermablend makeup because I believe in you and your hair looks like What happened to your hair?
It's not doing what I wanted.
Well, why do I have to tell you to do your hair?
Janice comes out and starts to prime us before we go in and starts to say, what's with the spots on your face? Why is your hair up? 3 hours ago, my hair looked fine when I first got here. I've been waiting around in this humid weather.
What does it say on the door? What does it say on the door? All right, so behave like models. Why do I always have to scream and screech? I'm getting tired of it. I want perfection. I demand it. All right? Find some Dermablend and do your hair.
She's she's telling me to go get Dermablend. I don't even know what the hell Dermablend is. I don't buy makeup. I'm awfully stressed out. I have the lines down pat, but, you know, it's just these small things that are potentially going to hold me back from, like, the first paying gig that I've had in a month.
Bring in the models, please.
I got my Da Vinci smile from a 1-800-DENTIST member.
I got my Da Vinci smile from 1-800-DENTIST. I got my Da Vinci smile from a 1-800-DENTIST member.
This is how big I sound. No, not that big, but pretty big.
And I finally called 1-800-DENTIST, and then my whole life changed.
That's when my whole life changed.
And that's when my whole life changed.
Well, I'm impressed. That was the best read today, baby.
Thank you. I'm not sure if they were digging the hair, but they liked my acting.
I wish I'd called 1-800-DENTIST sooner. I wish I called 1-800-DENTIST sooner.
I'm sorry, I just love her.
I didn't even want people looking at my teeth. I finally called 1-800-DENTIST, and that's when my whole life changed.
Marcus really played it up, but it was probably a little too street.
I think they liked it because they asked me to do it again.
1-800-DENTIST, I'm glad you called.
Oh, it's on the low, okay. Go do it.
1-800-DENTIST, I'm glad you called.
Are we casting for a director?
I got a lot of competition out there. We got other models out here, but with my pearly white, I think it won't be a problem.
Hi, I had a great dentist I found from you guys in Chicago. I love that guy.
I think it was easy for the other people to read in English. For me, it was not that easy because I came from a different country.
My other dentist was really good with facial pencils.
And I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I hope, but you never know.
I didn't like to smile. I didn't even like people looking at my teeth.
And you're selling teeth.
Yes.
I didn't see your teeth for 2/3 of that. Okay.
Don't rush to the lines. It's about getting the feeling across. You'll remember it.
I finally called 1-800-DENTIST, and that's when my whole world changed.
Much better.
That was
you
much
nailed
better.
that. That was great.
I've been unemployed for the past 2 months. I'm new to LA, my bank account is dry. It's beyond dry, and this is would be the first paying gig that I get in a while.
Well, who'd you guys like?
Actually, I'm really impressed with all of your models because they're not just models. 90% of them are giving something very real, which is amazing.
In the end, Fred chose Natalie, Paul, Grace, Andrew, and Tony for the 1-800-DENTIST commercial.
Thank you.
In Southern California. The people from 1-800-DENTIST told me they had scheduled the shoot date after the weekend, which is good because today we're heading to Vegas for Model Search America. This is where all the agents send their scouts to find the next big thing. Peter seems to think it's really important to go. I'm going to put my faith into Peter that it's not going to be cheesy. We are off to Viva Las Vegas.
Well, we have a bit of an emergency this morning because Janice's eye a huge emergency this morning.
I'm a photographer.
I woke up, my eye scratched. There's something wrong with my eye. I always go to sleep with my makeup off, and I woke up and it feels like my retina is scratched.
Something happened in her sleep,
Janice is in pain.
and Janice is in excruciating pain. This could get really bad, and then it could turn into something else and take you out of commission for longer. So,
Nothing's gonna take me out of commission because the agency must go on. I don't care if they pull my eyeball from a socket, I can still look with one eye.
I'm trying to find out what is going on with Janice. Last night we came out to Las Vegas for this big Model Search America convention, and unfortunately, my partner, Janice, is not here. I'm kind of freaking out. Thousands of models are pouring in for the open call that starts in a few minutes. Every other agent is in place, ready for the event to start, and frankly, I'm a little disappointed with it right now. Guys, good to see you. Where is your mom? Where is Janice?
She's got her cornea.
She's to the hospital. She's in the emergency room.
She'll be back in probably 3 or 4 hours. She had to go. She got her cornea scratched.
It's gonna take that long?
She can't open this eye.
Is it critical, she's gonna lose eyesight or anything, or?
She can't open her eye.
See.
Coming up,
Okay, guys, we need to think quick here.
will Janice's hospital visit
If you miss your turn in line, you gotta wait till the very end.
put a damper on the model hunt?
I'm gonna take a timeout.
And later, 5 Janice models, a national TV spot,
We're an hour past the model's call, and 2 are not here.
and 1 missed call time.
When he comes, tell him he lost the part.
Scratch your cornea from sleeping?
I've never done it, but then again.
All right, okay, guys, we need to think quick here. We're already late. We're supposed to be in the back room right now to go out with the agents, so let's head down there and do it, okay? All right.
I went in there hoping I was gonna get a cute doctor, and lo and behold, I got one. He says it's a scratch on an abrasion on my eyeball, and gave me some antibiotic drops and an eye patch, and he just said it'll heal when it heals. Great. Meanwhile, I've got to go judge models looking like Captain Hook.
The way Model Search America works is all the agents sit around the runway, and the models walk up and down the runway wearing a number. And if we like what we see on the runway, we write down the number, and we see them the following day on callbacks.
After several painful hours in the emergency center, I finally got my saggy white ass back to the convention center. I know, this quality hotel.
You know, when I first saw Janice with the eye patch, I have to admit, my first thought was not that she was hurt, but that she kind of looked good. She looked like a pirate.
Anything good in there?
First of all, partner, we need to communicate a little bit. When you get hurt, can you call me?
It happened so quickly that I had to be rushed to the emergency room because I literally, my eyeball was on fire. But it doesn't matter about me. I don't want to draw attention to myself. Let's just go in and find girls.
I feel like the worst thing that could happen. You losing your eyesight would definitely be among the top. The whole room froze when Janice walked in. The kids all stood up, applauded, and cheered. I looked around at the other scouts, and you could see that they were threatened. I mean, none of those people have that kind of magnetism or charisma.
So when I arrived, the models were filing past the agents like a dog show. You know, you have to watch the models walking around with signs. It was weird. So I'm looking at models going, yes, no, ouch. You know, you can't like make faces like, you know, what are you thinking? Because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. No.
He likes her.
Her bags under her eyes.
We should be up to 150 in line.
I just wanted to walk out. Painful. The second Brittany loped by, I knew that I wanted her. I love you. How old are you?
I'm 16.
I want her.
Thank you. All right.
I want to. We love you.
Let's keep that flow going.
I made it through the most arduous day ever. We saw several models, which hopefully with my other good eye, I'll take a better look tomorrow. The next day was callbacks. I felt a hell of a lot better and the eye patch was gone. So I was finally ready to meet with the models that Peter had chosen as well yesterday. I showed up and Peter wasn't there. Thank you for coming with your daughter. This is my son, he's 18.
Oh, it's nice that you're together.
I need you, where were you? I needed you. I had an excuse yesterday. I was at the hospital. Where were you this morning? Minus 10 points. Get up, sit down, I need you.
There's no minus 10 points in our relationship.
I felt that it was really rude. Yesterday, he was giving me a load of crap about, well, you weren't there yesterday. Hey, look, sweet cakes, I was in the emergency room at the hospital, okay? That's all you have to do is pick up the phone and call me. My cell phone was on. Okay, you know, this is not Days of Our Lives. There are people here waiting, okay? You know what it is? I really need...
It's my fault.
No, it is. I want you to
It's
do me a
my
favor.
fault.
Just 3 minutes. Just walk away for 3 minutes because the vibes that you're spewing are just not working.
Time out.
Okay, just take a time out.
I can't believe this. You know, there's a way to do a convention, and there's a way not to do a convention.
This was the first time that Peter and I really butted horns. We were in a full-fledged fight. We hadn't found one single model, and I was ready to walk home. Next! And then along came Brittany with her showgirl mom. She was a big Katrina of self-confidence and freshness. I want you at the agency.
Oh my
I
God,
really do.
you and I should have gone out together before. I was a showgirl here, and we're a lot alike.
Amazing, amazing, Britt. 16 years old. Okay, I'm handling this, gentleman. Take this off. I want you to walk. Oh. Don't walk her. Okay, Mr. Ham, we love you. Don't forget, it is I who discovered you.
Okay. Yes. I'm so excited. Janice made me feel so excited when she told me that she wanted me to be her first discovery, and it just made me feel so good, and this is what I want to do. Awesome.
Mom, bring your feathers and we'll hang.
Oh, God.
Ma, let's see some moves.
I'm sure some people may perceive me as a stage mom, but those people don't know me. I know that this is Brittany's decision, and my job is to support her, and if somebody views a parent being supportive of their child as being a stage mom, then, oh well, that's their problem.
Not bad, Mom. Great tits. While I was making my way back from Vegas, Grace, Paul, Andrew, Tony, and Natalie were shooting the 1-800-DENTIST commercial back in Los Angeles.
This morning we are at Haven Her Studio shooting for the 1-800-DENTIST commercial. And I got
here at 7 a.m. this morning for the shoot.
I'm Britta. Hi, what's your name? Grace. Hi, Grace. We're in wardrobe department. If you could try those on, they might be a little bit baggy for you.
It's my first commercial ever. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what happens. Fred, do you approve? Look at the white tanks.
I don't know.
That you were...
Yeah, these are great.
Hey, Fred. I just wanted to give you an update that we're an hour past the model's call and 2 are not here.
That's critical stuff on a set. We immediately start figuring out something's happened to them. We have to replace them.
Coming up,
Action!
a model no-show
Tony, her speaking role is over an hour late.
threatens the agency's reputation.
When he comes, tell him he lost the part, just so he understands that this isn't like high school.
Hey, Fred. I just wanted to give you an update that we're an hour past the model's call and 2 are not here. Tony, who's our speaking role, is over an hour late, and also Andrew.
Okay,
Do you
let's
need me to do
recast Tony's part.
We're a couple late models today. Tony and Andrew are late.
When he comes, tell him he lost the part, just so he understands that this isn't like high school. Yeah.
You got it.
I drove here with Tony, and we got really lost.
2 guys I was telling you about, they are here.
Okay.
Good morning.
Guys, what the hell's going on? Where you been? Where you been?
Awfully lost on the way getting here. I didn't research the MapQuest directions. So this morning the call time was at 7 o'clock, and unfortunately because we were so lost, we got here at about 8 o'clock.
I'm giving you a chance to do a speaking part in a national commercial.
Yes.
You gotta find a way to get yourself here.
Yes.
On time.
It wasn't the first impression that I wanted to make on my first national commercial shoot.
So you better kick ass on this spot.
I will.
All right, dude.
I'll deliver.
Fred, you haven't done makeup yet, right?
I did. She just powdered me up, said you're good to go. This is my first commercial booking with the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency. I just got done filming in New York in my underwear the whole time. This is a piece of cake.
Let's go, models.
Roll! Right. Very good.
Let's roll down. Action!
Have you heard about the Da Vinci Smile? It's done using specially made porcelain coupled with a unique natural design. If you're ready for your Da Vinci Smile, call us anytime.
We had to basically just stand there and smile.
That's good. All right. How was it?
That was good. They basically had me smiling a lot. My face is sore.
You'll have a smile so attractive yet so natural that people will compliment you without knowing what you've changed. If you're ready for your Da Vinci Smile, call us anytime, night or day, and ask for the Da Vinci dentist near you. There it is.
I found out how hard it is just to bring up a smile and keep it for like 20 minutes. I think my smile went from like happy to grimace, like the one under dentist call.
As soon as Tony's here, let's go.
See, now the fact that I know that they're waiting for me, I'm getting nervous. Today at the 1-800-DENTIST shoot, I come to find out that I'm the only person in the entire agency that got a speaking role, which is huge because it's going to be all over the nation. It plays 5,000 times a month, and it's national exposure.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Let's get a position.
Is there any way to make that monitor brighter?
Roll cameras. And action. Pick up the phone.
1-800-DENTIST. I'm glad you called.
I had a great dentist who you got.
Hey, do it again.
I had a dentist I found through you guys in Chicago. Loved that.
Once more.
Problem is, now I live in San Francisco.
Start over.
Damn it. You have dentists here?
Start over.
I'm glad you called.
I had a dentist I found through you guys in Chicago. Love that guy. Problem is, now I live in San Francisco.
That's no problem at all.
You have dentists here?
We're nationwide.
My last dentist was good with dealing with fearful patients
I understand.
because it's been a few years.
Well, when did you move?
5 years ago?
Probably time to get back in.
1-800-DENTIST. We take every smile personally. And cut. All right, Cody.
The commercial was a success. Fred from 1-800-DENTIST gave me a call to tell me how pleased he was. This agency, I feel, is going in the right direction. It's only the beginning. So it's kind of like setting sail. I'm really, really proud of the progress of the agency since I opened the doors. I got into this industry to become part of the picture. I'm still in the picture.
Next time on the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency, Virgin Records has a fashion show.
That's where you guys come in.
But Janice
I don't want her in that dress. I love it. I don't want her in it.
and the producer have a battle of vision. The models will be caught
I don't know if I'm gonna do what Nikki wants me to do or what Janice wants me to.
in a clash of artistic passion.
Shut the hell up while I try to do a
run through. My models are not strippers, Nikki.
Next time on the